Nanyang Primary School. Second Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Nanyang Primary School. Second Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Booklet A. Question 1. 54,072 in figures is. $54,072 in figures will be 5, 4, 0, 7, 2. The answer is 3. Question 2. Which of the following numbers when rounded to the nearest 10 becomes 61,500? Round 61,444 to nearest 10. The number will be 61,440. Round 61,496 to nearest 10. The number will be 61,500. Round 61,506 to nearest 10. The number will be 61,510. Round 61,554 to nearest 10. The number will be 61,550. The answer is 2. Question 3. Which of the following is a multiple of both 4 and 5? The multiple of 4 will be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. The multiple of 5 will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. The common multiple will be 20 and 40. From the given options, only 40 is available. The answer is 4. Question 4. How many 1/3 are there in 4 holes? In a 1 hole, there will be 3 1/3. In a 4 holes, there will be, multiply 3 by 4 and the product is 12. There will be 12 1/3 in 4 holes. The answer is 4. Question 5. In which of the following numbers does the digit 5 stand for 5/10? The tenths position is immediately after the decimal point. The answer will be 41.52. The answer is 3. Question 6. In the figure below, which angle is smaller than a right angle? The angle for angle A is 96 degree. The angle for angle B is 95 degree. The angle for angle C is 92 degree. The angle for angle D is 78 degree. The answer is 4. Question 7. In a game show, Mel scored 4,000 points. Ling scored 1,002, fewer points than Mel. Ken scored 6 times as many points as Ling. How many points did Ken score? The amount of points Ling scored will be, subtract 4,000 from 1,002, and the difference is 2,998. The amount of points Ken scored will be, multiply 2998 by 6, and the product is 17,988. The answer is 2. Question 8. Ahmad and Ravi had a total of 5,656 picture cards at first. Ahmad had 7 times as many picture cards as Ravi. Ravi then lost 50 picture cards. How many picture cards did Ravi have in the end? Ahmad and Ravi had a total of 8 units of cards. 1 unit of cards will be divide 5,656 by 8, and the quotient is 707. Number of picture cards Ravi had after losing 50 picture cards will be subtract 707 from 50, and the difference is 657. The answer is 3. Question 9. The mass of luggage P is 24.8 kg. Luggage P is 1.36 kg heavier than luggage Q. What is the mass of luggage Q? The mass of luggage Q will be subtract 24.8 kg from 1.36 kg, and the difference is 23.44 kg. The answer is 2. Question 10. 4 boys took part in a race. The table below shows the time taken by the 4 boys. How much faster was the fastest runner in the race compared to Bob? The fastest runner among the 4 boys is David. David ran 54 seconds, compared to Bob ran 65 seconds. David is faster than Bob by subtract 65 seconds from 54 seconds, and the difference is 11 seconds. The answer is 1. Question 11. The perimeter of a rectangular cardboard is 160 cm. The length of the cardboard is 48 cm. Find the breadth. There are 2 lengths and 2 breadths in a rectangular cardboard. Given the perimeter is 160 cm and length is 48 cm. The length of 2 lengths will be multiply 48 cm by 2, and the product is 96 cm. The length of 2 breadths will be subtract 160 cm from 96 cm, and the difference is 64 cm. The length of 1 breadth will be divide 64 cm by 2, and the quotient will be 32 cm. The breadth is 32 cm. The answer is 1. Question 12. The table below shows the 3 hours PSI, or Pollutant Standards Index, readings from 8 am to 12 noon, on the 22nd of February. Which one of the line graphs below best represents the information in the table? We can draw 2 lines across the graphs on the highest and lowest readings. From the table, we can see that at 8 am, the reading is the lowest. It is the highest at 9 am. It decreases at a constant rate of 5 psi per hour after 9 am. From the 4 graphs, answer 2 shows the exact readings from the table. The answer is 2. Question 13. At a bakery, there were 525 blueberry cakes. The number of blueberry cakes was 3 times the number of peach cakes in the bakery. The number of lemon cakes was 758, more than the number of peach cakes. All the lemon cakes were packed into boxes for delivery. Each box could hold up to 5 lemon cakes. What was the smallest number of boxes needed to pack all the lemon cakes? The number of peach cakes will be divide 525 by 3, and the quotient is 175. The number of lemon cakes will be, add 175 to 758, and the sum is 933. The number of boxes needed will be, divide 933 by 5, and the quotient is 186, remainder 3. As there is remainder of 3 cakes, we will need one more box for the 3 cakes. The number of boxes needed will be 187 boxes. The answer is 2. Question 14. The table below shows the height of a plant in centimeters on the first day of each month from July to October. In which month did the plant's height increase the most? The growth from the 1st of July to the 1st of August will be, subtract 6.8 cm from 2.2 cm, and the difference is 4.6 cm. The growth from the 1st of August to the 1st of September will be, subtract 11.0 cm from 6.8 cm, and the difference 4.2 cm. The growth from the 1st of September to the 1st of October will be, subtract 21.1 cm from 11.0 cm, and the difference 10.1 cm. The plant increased the most in the month of September. The answer is 3. Question 15. Carey was given a monthly allowance of $200 at the beginning of each month. He spent the monthly allowance on food, transportation, and donation. The line graph below shows how much he had left at the end each week in February. The table below shows the total amount of money Carey spent on food and transportation from week 1 to week 4 in February. He spent the same amount of money on donation each week. What was the total amount of money he spent on food and transportation in week 3? In week 1, Carey started with $200 and ended with $170. He spent $20 on food and transportation. The amount he spent on donation will be, subtract $200 from $170 and from $20, and the difference is $10. In week 2, Carey started with $170 and ended with $130. He spent $30 on food and transportation. The amount he spent on donation will be, subtract $170 from $130 and from $30, and the difference is $10. We shall confirm Carey spent $10 on donation every week. In week 3, Carey started with $130 and ended with $90. He spent $10 on donation. The amount he spent on food and transportation will be, subtract $130 from $90 and from $10, and the difference is $30. He spent $30 on food and transportation in week 3. The answer is 1. Nanyang Primary School. Second Semestral Assessment 2019. Primary 4 Mathematics. Booklet B. Question 16. What is the remainder when 2019 is divided by 8? You will need to use long division to solve the problem. Divide 2019 by 8, and the quotient is 252, and the remainder is 3. The answer is 3. Question 17. In the figure below, square ABCD is made up of 9 unit squares. What fraction of square ABCD is shaded? There are a total of 9 unit squares. 3 of the squares are shaded. The fraction of squares shaded will be 3/9. Round to the simplest form will be 1/3. The answer is 1/3. Question 18. 2/3 plus 1/6 and equal to. Before we are able to add up the fractions, we shall need to convert the two fractions to the same denominator. The common denominator for 2/3 and 1/6 will be 6. Convert 2/3 to denominator 6 will be multiply 2/3 by 2, and the product is 4/6. Add 4/6 to 1/6, and the sum is 5/6. The answer is 5/6. Question 19. Write 15/7 as a mixed number. Divide 15 by 7, and the quotient is 2, remainder 1. Convert 15/7 as a mixed number. The mixed number will be 2 and 1/7. The answer is 2 and 1/7. Question 20. Arrange the following numbers from the smallest to the greatest. 2/5, 0.405, 0.045. Convert 2/5 to decimal. The answer is 0.4. Rearrange the number from smallest to greatest. The arrangement will be 0.045, 0.4, and 0.405. The answer will be 0.045, 2/5, and 0.405. Question 21. Write 7/1000 as a decimal. The thousandths place is the third position after the decimal points. The ones place will be 0. The tenths place will be 0. The hundredths place will be 0. The thousandths place will be 7. The answer is 0.007. Question 22. Write the decimal represented by a. The difference between 4.6 and 4.7 is 0.1. There are 10 intervals within 0.1. Every interval is a 0.01 gap. There are 7 intervals between 4.6 to a. Therefore, multiply 7 by 0.01, and you will get 0.07. Add 4.6 to 0.07, a will be equal to 4.67. The answer is 4.67. Question 23. Subtract 4.8 from 0.37 and equal to. We will be looking at subtracting a number with a digit in the tenths position to a number with digit in the hundredth position. We shall add a 0 to 4.8 to make it 4.80. Subtracting 4.80 from 0.37. The difference is 4.43. The answer is 4.43. Question 24. Measure and write down the size of angle X. Using a protractor, angle X measure 42 degrees. The answer is 42 degrees. Question 25. The area of a square mat is 64 square meters. Find its length. The length of square will be equal on 4 sides. Area of square will be equal to length times width. The area of the square is 64 square centimeters. Therefore the length and width of the square will be equal to 8 cm times 8 cm. The length of one side of the square is 8 cm. The answer is 8 cm. Question 26. In the square grid below, line JK and 5 points are given. One of the 5 given point is point L. Angle JKL is greater than 45 degrees, but smaller than 90 degrees. Draw line KL to complete angle JKL. If the line is connected to the first point, angle JKL will be greater than 90 degrees. If the line is concerted to the third, fourth, or fifth point, the angle JKL will be smaller than 45 degrees. If the line is connected to the second point, the angle JKL will be between 45 degrees and 90 degrees. Question 27. It is 8:30 am now. What time will it be after the minute hand makes a 3/4 turn clockwise? When the clock make a 1/4 turn clockwise, it will be 8:45 am. When the clock make a 2/4 turn clockwise, it will be 9 am. When the clock make a 3/4 turn clockwise, it will be 9:15 am. The answer is 9:15 am. Question 28. Sharon and Ewan are standing in the middle of a town. Sharon is facing the MRT station, and Ewan is facing west. Sharon makes a half turn. How many degrees in the anti-clockwise direction must Ewan turn in order to face the same place as Sharon? Sharon is facing the MRT. After half a turn, she will be facing the library. Ewan is facing west, which is facing the school. She will need to make 5 1/4 turn in order to face the same direction as Sharon. Every quarter is 45 degrees. Multiply 5 by 45 degrees. The product is 225 degrees. The answer is 225 degrees. Question 29. Each statement below is either true, false, or not possible to tell from the information given. For each statement, put a tick in the correct column. Is angle R equal to 75 degrees? Angle EHG is a right angle which is 90 degrees. Angle R will be equal to subtract 90 degrees from 25 degrees, and the difference is 65 degrees. The statement is false. Is the total length of F and FG is equal to the total length of HG and A? EFGH is a rectangle. Therefore the length F is equal to HG. The width FG is equal A. The total length of F and FG is equal to the total length of HG and A. The statement is true. Question 30. In the square grid below, line AB forms one side of square ABCD. A. Complete the drawing of square ABCD, and B. Using the same line CD, draw a rectangle CDEF, where line CD forms one side of the rectangle CDEF, and the length of line BCF is 9 units. The line AB is 4 units. Therefore, the line BC is equal to line CD, and is equal to line AD, which is 4 units. The line BCF is 9 units. The line BC is 4 units. Therefore, the line CF will be subtract 9 units from 4 units, and the difference is 5 units. Question 31. Complete the symmetric figure below, using line PQ as the line of symmetry. The symmetric figure will be the line drawn in red. Question 32. Madame Rosie drank 2/5 liter of iced lemon tea. Mrs. Lee drank 1/4 liter more iced lemon tea than Madame Rosie. How much iced lemon tea did both of them drink altogether? We shall need to find how much iced lemon tea Mrs. Lee has drank. We will need to convert both fractions to the same denominator. The common denominator for 2/5 and 1/4 will be 20. Convert 2/5 to denominator 20 will be, multiply 2/5 by 4, and the product is 8/20. Convert 1/4 to denominator 20 will be, multiply 1/4 by 5, and the product is 5/20. The amount of iced lemon tea drank by Mrs. Lee will be, add 8/20 to 5/20, and the sum is 13/20. The total amount of iced lemon tea drank by both will be, add 8/20 to 13/20, and the sum will be 21/20, or 1 and 1/20. The answer is 1 and 1/20 liters. Question 33. A tank was completely filled with water at 7 a.m. Water flowed out of the tank from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. The line graph below shows the volume of water in the tank at each 1-hour interval from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. At what time was 1/4 of the tank filled with water? The tank is completely filled with water at 7 a.m. with 100 liters of water. 1/4 of 100 liters will be, divide 100 liters by 4, and the quotient will be 25 liters. From the line graph, when the water flowed out of the tank and reached 25 liters, the time will be 10 a.m. The answer is 10 a.m. Question 34. At first, there were some beads in a container. Aisha removed 258 beads from the container. Bala removed 10 times as many beads as Aisha from the container. There were 5,788 beads in the container in the end. How many beads were there in the container at first? Amount of beads Bala removed will be, multiply 258 by 10, and the product is 2,580. Amount of beads Aisha and Bala removed will be, add 2,580 to 258, and the sum is 2,838. Amount of beads in the container at first will be, add 5,788 to 2,838, and the sum is 8,626. The answer is 8,626. Question 35. The figure below is made up of 4 identical rectangles. Find the perimeter of the figure. The shorter length of the rectangle will be, subtract 10 cm by 2 cm, and the difference is 8 cm. There are 4 sides with length 10 cm. There are 4 sides with length 8 cm. There are 4 sides with length 2 cm. Adding 4 sides with length 10 cm, to 4 sides with length 8 cm, and to 4 sides with length 2 cm, the perimeter of the figure will be 80 cm. The answer is 80 cm. Question 36. Laura had 1 meter of wire. She gave 0.64 meters of the wire to Trevor, and the remaining wire to Kathy. Trevor used the wire he received to form a square, with no leftover. Kathy used the wire she received to form a triangle of equal sides, with no leftover. What was the difference in length between one side of the square and one side of the triangle? The length of one side of the square will be, divide 0.64 meters by 4, and the quotient is 0.16 meters. The length of the triangle will be, subtract 1 meter from 0.64 meters, and the difference is 0.36 meters. The length of one side of the triangle will be, Divide 0.36 meters by 3, and the quotient is 0.12 meters. The difference between one side of square and one side of triangle will be, subtract 0.16 meters from 0.12 meters, and the difference is 0.04 meters. The answer is 0.04 meters. Question 37. Mavis started cycling at 08:15. City started cycling 10 minutes later, but stopped cycling 10 minutes earlier than Mavis. Mavis stopped cycling at 10:20. How long did City cycle? The time City started cycling will be, add 08:15 to 10, and the sum is 08:25. The time City stopped cycling will be, subtract 10:20 from 10, and the difference is 10:10. The time City had cycled will be, subtract 10:10 from 08:25, and the difference is 01:45. The answer is 1 hour 45 minutes. Question 38. The measurements of a plot of land are given below. All sides of the plot of land meet at right angles. A. What is the area of the plot land? B. Each square of land costs $85. How much does the plot of land cost? The size of square plot of land will be, multiply 6 meters by 6 meters, and the product is 36 square meters. The size of rectangle plot of land will be, multiply 8 meters by 2 meters, and the product is 16 square centimeters. The total area of the plot of land will be, add 36 square meters to 16 square meters, and the sum is 52 square meters. A. The total area of the plot of land is 52 square meters. The cost of the land will be, multiply 52 square meters by $85, and the product is $4,420. B. The cost of the plot land is $4,420. Question 39. Mr. Yap sold chicken sandwiches and tuna sandwiches from Monday to Thursday. The table below shows the number of chicken sandwiches and tuna sandwiches sold in a certain week. A. Each chicken sandwich was sold at the same price. How much did Mr. Yap sell one chicken sandwich for? B. How much more did he collect from the sales of chicken sandwiches than tuna sandwiches on Thursday? The cost of one chicken sandwich will be, divide $27 by 9, and the quotient is $3. A. The cost of one chicken sandwich is $3. The difference in amount collected from the sales of chicken sandwiches to tuna sandwiches will be, subtract $36 from $20, and the difference is $16. B. The extra amount collected from chicken sandwiches is $16. Question 40. Mr. Alcoff and Mrs. Rouge bought toothbrushes at the prices shown below. A. Mr. Alcoff bought 6 Oral Z and 6 Davy toothbrushes. How much did he pay in all? B. Mrs. Rouge bought an equal number of Oral Z and Davy toothbrushes. She paid $48.20 in total. How many toothbrushes did she buy altogether? Six Oral Z toothbrushes will be, multiply 3 sets by $5, and the product is $15. 6 Davy toothbrushes will be, multiply 2 sets by $4.55, and the product is $9.10. 6 Oral Z and 6 Davy toothbrushes will be, add $15 to $9.10, and the sum is $24.10. A. The total cost is $24.10. 6 Oral Z and 6 Davy toothbrushes cost $24.10. Mrs. Rouge spent $48.20 on same amount of Oral Z and Davy toothbrushes. Number of 6 Oral Z and 6 Davy toothbrushes Mrs. Rouge bought will be, divide $48.20 by $24.10, and the quotient is 2. Total number of toothbrushes Mrs. Rouge bought will be, multiply 12 by 2, and the product is 24. B. Mrs. Rouge bought 24 toothbrushes. Question 41. Josephine and Lynn had 188 muffins altogether. Josephine and Balakrishnan had 548 muffins altogether. Balakrishnan had 4 times as many muffins as Lynn. How many muffins did Josephine have? The amount of muffins Balakrishnan had was 4 times as many muffins as Lynn. Therefore, Balakrishnan will have 3 units of muffins more than Lynn. The difference between Josephine and Lynn, and Josephine and Balakrishnan will be, subtract 548 by 188, and the difference is 360. 3 units of muffins is equal to 360 muffins. 1 unit of muffins will be, divide 360 by 3, and the quotient is 120. The amount of muffins Josephine had will be, subtract 188 by 120, and the difference is 68. The answer is 68 muffins. Question 42. Amelia baked some cookies for her family. She gave 1/4 of the cookies to her brother, 3/8 of the cookies to her sister, and kept the rest in a jar. She kept 144 cookies in the jar. A. What fraction of the cookies were kept in the jar? B. How many more cookies did Amelia give to her sister than to her brother? You will need to convert 1/4 and 3/8 to the same denominator. The denominator will be 8. Convert 1/4 to denominator 8 will be 2/8. The fraction of cookies in the jar will be, subtract 1 from 2/8, and from 3/8, and difference is 3/8. A. The answer is 3/8. The fraction 3/8 is equal to 144 cookies. Divide 144 by 3, and the quotient is 48. 1/8 is equal to 48 cookies. The fraction of the cookies Amelia's sister had more than her brother will be, subtract 3/8 from 2/8, and the difference is 1/8, which is equal to 48 cookies. The answer is 48 cookies. Question 43. There are 40 children in a hall. In the hall, each boy is given 1 balloon, and each girl is given 3 balloons. The children are given 74 balloons in total. A. How many girls are there in the hall? B. How many boys are there in the hall? We shall use the guess and check method. We shall split the boys and girls into half. The first guess will be 20 boys and 20 girls, and we will have 80 balloons. Since the girls will having 3 balloons, we shall reduce the number of girls and increase the number of boys, so that we can reduce the number of balloons. A. There are 17 girls in the hall. B. There are 23 boys in the hall. If you enjoy our video, please do click on like and share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.